Can you say hi? Hi! Welcome to my channel. Today we're just going to be doing a video where we answer some questions from, this is Table Topics Couples Edition, and it's just going to have some questions that we'll just both answer. I thought that would be kind of fun. So let's get into it. Oh, also, guess who's 1 years old today? Woohoo! This guy! Getting big, huh? You wanna hold that? Okay. Alright, let's do this. For what reasons were you disciplined when you were a child?
How does it work? Do we both answer the question?
Yes. It doesn't matter who answers first, the other one will just go after.
You go first.
Okay. For what reasons was I disciplined as a child? I did not get in trouble very often. I probably got into the sweets too much. I was crazy for sugar. And I also remember one time when I was little, I got in trouble because I wrote my name on the wall at my grandparents' church. Because I was just learning how to write my name, and I was just writing it everywhere. And my grandparents were pastors of a church, and they asked me if I did it, and I told them no. But it was my name, so. What about you?
I also didn't get in trouble very much, except for when my sister would tell fibs. I remember one time it was pretty funny. We got in trouble for wrestling because we weren't supposed to be wrestling in case somebody got hurt. And once my cousins came over, we all just had a little wrestling party. And my uncle, he came back there and he was like refereeing the wrestling party. And then when my mom came in there, like he went and told my mom that we were wrestling, and she was like, I told him not to be wrestling. So he came in there and we all got whoopings, and he helped give us whoopings after he was refereeing.
That is terrible. Oh, it's okay.
It didn't really hurt though,
So he was encouraging the wrestling.
Yes.
And then
he was repping the wrestling.
Helps with the discipline.
And helped with the discipline.
That's terrible.
Yes. It's pretty funny.
Oh my goodness. All right, next one. What do you find emotionally appealing about your partner?
Good.
You want me to go first? One of these times you're gonna have to go first. Okay. What I find emotionally appealing about this guy.
That's kind of a weird question.
Emotion. I think you're very loving. Is that not emotion? I think you're very caring, kind. That's emotion, right? Is kind an emotion?
Sure.
An emotion. You're very happy. That's an emotion. You're very, you're not easily angered. That's good, right? That's an emotion. I can tell when you're upset. You just, I don't know, your demeanor changes. I like that. I guess I can read you easily. I think those are all the emotions. You have to do emotion. What do you find emotionally appealing about me? I don't know if I even answered that correctly.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a weird question. But I'd say a lot of the same reasons, because, she's really sweet and caring. Real loving, she takes good care of our son, so, and she puts up with me, so
that's easy. I can put up with you. You're pretty wonderful. Next question. Is respect more important from our children, parents, friends, or each other? What? I feel respect is important from everyone, right?
But yes,
is it more important from our children, parents, friends, or each other?
I mean, friends, I would say probably. I mean, you definitely want respect from everybody.
I feel like you want respect
not
from
as
everyone,
much.
but I guess it is more important for the couple to have respect.
And then
I do think respect is very important with parents and children for you to have good relationships with them. But I do understand it being more important for us to respect each other, especially raising a kid, because we have to stand behind each other whatever decisions we make.
That and your kids pay attention to everything that you do. So if you don't respect your partner or your spouse, then they're not going to respect either one of y'all.
That's very true, because they watch. Here he goes behind us. Because they watch everything you're doing.
Yeah.
So if we're treating each other badly or not respecting each other, that's true. He would learn respect.
So, the most important one of these would be for each other, because if you don't have respect for each other, your kids are not going to respect you or others. You're not going to respect each other's parents, and your friends are not going to have much respect for you either. So
yeah, definitely each other is more important. What were the reasons we fell in love?
You want to take this one?
You've made me go first with that, all of them.
Well, we worked at the same place for a while, and I'd say just when we're in the getting to know each other phase, we were just real honest with each other, and
That's true.
I like that. So I like somebody you can be real with, and somebody who's real with you, and I felt that. So
Yeah, no, we didn't. I mean, not that we didn't goof off and have fun with each other, but we, real quick off the bat, like we told each other stuff about, like we talked about our past and we talked about ourselves growing up and what kind of people we were and what we believed in. Just really, I don't know, we talked really deep in the beginning of us dating. We would like sit in our car or even at our friend's house. We would talk for like hours about stuff, and it would be like real conversation. So I don't know, I think that like you said, just that we were real with each other off the bat, I think kind of made a good foundation for us to like grow, our relationship to grow. And then just you as a person is a reason I fell in love with you. I thought you were a very grown up person. Like, I don't know, I just feel like you knew what was up. You're very smart and you had like a plan, and I found that very attractive. Just like a lot of other guys don't know what they're doing.
that's right.
And also look at him. He's pretty cute. That was one of the reasons that we fell in love with each other. Okay. How would you hope to be changed by parenting?
I'd say just become a better person, you know.
It's so loud back there. Do you want up? Come here. Come over here. You want up? Continue what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, because there's nothing more pure than, love from a kid or the love for a kid. So just being a better person and doing all the right things that, doing what you're supposed to and leading your family. So
how I would hope to be changed by parenting. I'd like to be more patient. I don't want to be quick to being like angry or upset with him if he does something. Like sometimes you get, especially if you've been doing the same thing over and over and over again all day, which with children, that's what you do. It's easier to get frustrated, and I hope to become, okay, you went back? I hope to become just more patient and more aware, I guess, of what I'm doing, because he is watching everything. And yes, I do want to be a better person for him and because of him. You really do, as a parent, you want to be the very best for your kids. So I think mainly that's what you hope to be, changed.
Yep.
Is just, better. The next one is it more important for communication to be authentic or kind? Authentic. I don't want, like, if you're not having real conversations and saying real stuff, that's not kind. I don't feel like that helps anyone or helps anything. Nope. If you're just saying what people want to hear or what makes them happy, and oh my goodness, and there's other things going on, or like, no, I feel like it is way more important to be authentic and like say what's real than to be kind.
100%.
And there's people out there who will straight up just say whatever makes you happy, and that's not a good relationship.
Those people don't really care about you.
No, they don't. Because the people who care about you aren't afraid to hurt your feelings, or, I mean, they'll do it in a nice way, but they will still be straight up with you because they know what's better for you and they care more about you in the end than what right at that moment will make you happy. So yeah. How much money do we need in the bank to feel secure? There's not an amount, I don't think. Both of us are very good at saving, and I feel like we'll continue to save. I don't feel like there's an amount of money where we could just be like, woohoo! We can do it.
You know what the right answer is?
What?
More money. How much money do you need to feel secure? More money.
More money.
No matter how much money you have, more money.
Yeah, we will continue to build up our savings. Like, no, there's some people, I think, when they get like a couple hundred in there, they think like, woohoo, shopping spree. No.
Don't know how those people live like that. Stressful lifestyle.
Yeah. How would our relationship change if we spent 6 months apart? We would get married. Because that's what we did. Yeah, whenever he went into the Air Force, guess what we did afterwards? We got married because we hated being apart and we love each other so much. Yeah, no, we wrote letters to each other like constantly while he was gone. And I think that kind of the 6 months apart, I think really made our relationship better. Like, I already loved him a ton, obviously, because he's great. But just letters, you write down, if you're trying to fill a certain amount of paper, you're just writing down what's in your mind and how you're feeling that day when you're writing. And if you're writing a lot, so you're just writing from your emotions and stuff. And I feel like we really got to pour our hearts out and how we truly felt about each other, to each other. And I think that really just made our relationship stronger, I think. What do you think?
I think so too. I mean, because if you're apart from somebody that you actually care about, you know, you realize how much that person means to you.
Yeah. Which is exactly what happened. Like, we just realized how much we really didn't like being away from each other. Which some relationships can't stand that kind of time apart, yeah. But it really does let you know what type of relationship you're in. And yeah, no, I was so sad. I missed him so much. What does your partner do that lets you know you're loved? Whenever we go on roller coasters, this is what he does. He pulls on everything and like shakes it, and then he'll do this and hold it down. So he really doesn't want me to die.
That is true.
It really, the first time he did that, it made me so like smile, my heart smile so much, because I just feel like that's so sweet. I mean, also, yeah, you don't want you don't fly off a roller coaster, but like that just showed me that he really cared about me. Okay. What about you?
What does your partner do that lets you know you love? Well, she tells me every day.
That's true. I believe anytime you feel like saying I love you, you should say it, because you never know when something bad's gonna happen. Or also, like, does it hurt to tell him that I love him? No, it doesn't. In fact, it feels good. So anytime I'm thinking about him, I'll text him and say I love him, or anytime I'm talking to him or he's home and we're just chilling, I will look over at him and tell him I love him. Because I think I want him to know that I do love him a lot, and I don't know, I just feel like if I want to say it, I'm gonna say it. So sorry if I wear the word out, it's gonna keep coming out of my mouth.
No, I don't think that's wearing the word out.
Would you tell your partner if they had body odor? Yes. I'm not gonna let you walk around stinking up the place. That's embarrassing for him if he smells. That's embarrassing for me if I smell. And I hope if I'm stinking and he tells me. Why would you not tell your partner they stink?
Some people are afraid of that.
Okay, if you or your partner smells, you tell them they stink.
They deserve to know. I mean,
they deserve to know.
If they're sensitive about it, you know, be sensitive for them, but you gotta let them know.
What's your idea of the perfect date? Okay, my idea of a perfect date would be, I don't know, I like our at home chill, drink and play video games, or drink and play beer pong and listen to music. I kind of like those dates where we can just be here and stay up late, and at any time where we want to go to sleep, we can go to sleep. Is that like an old person answer?
Yes.
What do you got? You got the box? Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, what's your idea of a perfect date?
Alright. Helicopter ride over the city, get some dinner.
So we still need to go on that date then. I remember, weren't you looking at helicopter rides one time?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's something extravagant.
Fly to Paris.
Okay, yeah.
Enjoy some good food.
Okay, those are great dates. All right, how about this? Disney World. Let's go to Disney World for a date. Or how about this? Let's go on a date cruise.
That's
Go to the booty shaking bar is what it's called. That's what they called the bar on our cruise. Like the club, they call it the booty shaking bar, and we went there and danced a lot.
Well,
it was fun.
They had other clubs too. We chose to go to that.
It was fun. They had music, drinking and dancing. It really was. That was fun. But anyways, yeah, no. A date, like a fancy, all expense paid date, then yeah, no, let's go on a cruise or something. Yes. But I mean, if it's just like us right now, then I don't know. I kind of like just chilling here.
Some nice dinner. You know, maybe a drink or two, and then you just see where the night takes you.
Also, going to the zoo is fun. I used to like when we would go like bowling and stuff like that. That's fun.
Go to theme parks.
Can't go to any of those places right now though.
Yeah.
But yeah. What would our ideal home look like? Look around you. We picked it, so I think we like it. I would hope we liked it, because we paid for it, and we're paying for it now.
Although there was one other home that was in the running.
There was. But it obviously didn't make the cut, though.
No, it was the one that sold before we came out here.
Oh my gosh, it was like a mansion. It was blue, and like it had a corner lot, and oh my gosh, it was ginormous. It had a covered pool and so many rooms, and like the living room looked like a ballroom. Like it was just huge.
There was a big old fountain on the front, and yeah, like the pool, it wasn't just a regular covered pool. It was like a full-size lap pool, well, half of a lap pool with
and it had like the glass
enclosure.
Ceiling. Yeah, it was so.
You could have the shade.
So pretty.
It's ridiculous, but yes.
But yeah, no, that obviously was really expensive. What are you doing? How would we differ as parents?
We wouldn't. We're already parents. Next question.
Okay. How important is it for one parent to stay at home with the children? That's what I do. I think it's pretty important because if not, especially right now, we don't have any family out here. Like, so I'm not gonna take him to some stranger or like a daycare, especially with this like COVID going on. There's no way we could take him anywhere.
I think it definitely depends on how old your kids are, first of all, and second of all, it depends on y'all's situation. Obviously, if both parents have to work or they're in a position where they have to, then things would be done differently. But if you don't have to, then it is good for one parent to be home with the kids all the time.
Yeah, like the word it being like important, like that depends. Like families who don't stay home with their kids, there's nothing wrong with that. So I don't know if it's necessarily important. For us, I feel it is.
And I think
that's just I feel like every family is different. Like you said, situations are different. Some families, both parents have to work, or some families, both parents choose to work. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But for us, I think it's very important. Like, I don't know, Noble is like the most precious thing to me, and to just hand him off to someone else, I don't know, I can't do that. I just can't. So I think it is, especially for me, I think it's important to stay home.
Especially when they're really young.
Yeah, definitely.
Once they're old enough, and things could change, but
right now, if somebody hurt him, he can't tell us what happened. Like,
I'll figure it out.
So I just feel like it's hard to trust someone else with your children. But yeah. All right, last one. You're a cutie. Would we like to parent the same as or differently from our parents?
It's gonna be different.
Different, obviously. I feel like not even just from your parents, but parent to parent, like every parent is completely different.
And every generation, you should learn from your parents, your grandparents, and all the other people that influence you in your life, and you should try to do better. That's just the way it works.
And the world change, like the way the world works and everything changes from generation to generation. So obviously, people are going to parent differently.
Yeah, not saying that our parents didn't do a good job.
Yeah,
but
no,
you just
no.
you learn, and you live and you learn, and you try to pick up where they might have been lacking, or try to just give your kids something that you didn't have. So.
And just like how every person is different, their parenting styles are going to be different. Like, we're going to do what's comfortable to us, and what's comfortable to us may not be comfortable to someone else. Oh my gosh. Sorry, watching my child. But so obviously it's going to be different. But like you said, it doesn't mean the way that our parents raised us was bad or different, like wrong for being different than the way we're going to do it. It just means this is the way we choose to do it. But yes, to answer the question, it's going to be different. Oh, this is a fun one. If we had unlimited funds, where would we go for a romantic getaway?
See, I've never had unlimited funds before.
I know,
so I looked it up.
That's exciting though, unlimited funds.
First of all, we'd have a private jet, and
Of course. You're not going to fly coach if you have unlimited funds.
Okay, so you have unlimited funds, right?
Yeah, where we go.
This is what you do.
Okay.
You get a private jet, and you have your crew. You got to have a chef. You got your pilot, and you have a couple crew members to help, with general tidiness. They fly you to your own island. Right?
Oh, that would be awesome.
And where you have your cabin or your house, big old, just you on this island.
Like a bungalow.
Or a big old glass house or whatever on the water. And there, you got your crew there, your chefs and all that. And, you just...
Oh my gosh, yes. Chefs, like your meals are taken care of.
I think that's probably key. And
And then you can have you have like a boat and a jet ski.
Yeah, definitely on your own island.
Yes, and you can just like spend I don't know, how long will we be there? A few
Forever.
weeks.
We have unlimited funds.
We just live on this island
This is
now.
our island now. And the people who, cater to us.
And obviously he would have to come on our romantic getaway.
Yes, he would.
But yeah, no, that would be cool. An island to yourself, yes, I think that would be a wonderful romantic getaway. So that was our last question. We'll probably do this again with more questions because I think it was kind of fun just to see what each other's answers are. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe and hit the bell so you know when a new video comes up, and come back next Wednesday for a new video. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. We had fun answering the questions, and see you next time. Bye. You can wave. Oh, good job, Noble. You waving? Come here. You want to come say bye? Come here. Say bye. Can you wave?
Say bye, Noble.
Bye. Good job. All right. Yeah, good job.